Nico Robin's Devil Fruit. Explained. Straw Hat Pirates archaeologist Nico Robin's Devil Fruit, the Hana Hana no Mi, or flower fruit, fits into the lattermost category. While it may not seem as intimidating as some of the series' more powerful devil fruits, the Hana Hana no Mi is in fact one of the most broken abilities in One Piece. The Hana Hana no Mi allows Robin to sprout extra body parts anywhere within her range of vision, including her body or other people's. Usually the parts sprouted are arms or legs, which Robin controls as if they were attached to her, but she can also sprout other parts like eyes. Eventually, Robin learns how to sprout an entire clone of herself. Because Robin's abilities can be used on anything within her field of vision, she is an excellent long-distance fighter, and is capable of catching and restraining individuals like Hakuba, one of the fastest pirates in the series, with relative ease. She can also use these powers to incapacitate large groups of enemies at the same time. There are few ways to dodge the Hana Hana no Mi's power other than to be out of range or to defeat Robin herself. Robin has also frequently used her abilities to help her crewmates and protect her friends, as well as in everyday life. In addition to its range, the sheer amount of body parts Robin can sprout are what make her extremely dangerous. As of the current point in the story, Robin can sprout over 1,000 body parts simultaneously to create advanced shapes like nets, wings which allow her to fly for a few seconds, or even giant arms and legs which can be used to devastate enemies. More recently, she has used Fishman Karate to add to her Devil Fruit's already devastating attacks. In her recent battle against the Beast's pirates Black Maria, she used Gigante Fleur, which creates an even giant clone, but just of her upper body. She also unveiled a new technique, Demonio Fleur, an even stronger version of the previous technique that creates a clone with devil-like attributes, a reference to her epithet of Devil Child. Interestingly, this clone has a hairstyle similar to the one Robin had before the time skip, the Hana Hana no Mi's weaknesses. As strong as her abilities are, Robin's Devil Fruit does have some important weaknesses. The first and most significant is that any damage inflicted on a sprouted body part will also damage Robin herself, which makes her extremely vulnerable if she can't quickly dispatch the enemies she fights. Consequently, some of her most devastating attacks are also big targets for enemies that can withstand them. Robin's limbs are also individually no stronger than her normal body, and thus it is difficult for her to lift heavy objects with her ability, as seen in her fight against the incredibly overweight Yama in Skypia. Along those lines, Robin becomes exhausted if she uses her abilities at a high level too long. With the exception of full clones, sprouted body parts are also rooted firmly to the point that they spawn from, and are thus vulnerable to environmental hazards such as fire. Finally, because Robin's abilities are limited by her field of vision, she is unable to properly defend herself against enemies that sneak up on her or otherwise outside her field of vision. She was also unable to use her abilities on Absalom, who possessed the power of invisibility, when he licked her face at Thriller Bark. The Hana Hana no Mi is one of the most unique abilities in One Piece and manga and anime as a whole, and in spite of some glaring weaknesses has made its user one of the most dangerous members of the Straw Hat Pirates. She needs it too, because Robin's other unique ability to read ancient texts called the poneglyphs have made her a target of the world government, as well as some of the world's most dangerous pirates.